stream. I'm so glad to see that the Twitch doesn't function in Korea anymore, and it hasn't really impacted me at all. I think because I kind of restream kind of circumvents to some extent. So we'll just keep on not thinking about it until something happens, and hopefully it just doesn't. I will play probably a mid laner and then both mid laners. No, one mid laner then Jinx. I think it's the plan. And then we'll go from there. Now there is. We were doing so well. We won 10 games in a row and then we lost 3. Let's hope it doesn't keep. Let's hope it doesn't keep. I have recently been playing teleport on Kha'zix. So we'll see how that happens. Oh man, I remember this game. Oh, our poor Jinx, they just got stomped at bottom. Leona roamed, got Camille ahead, and Camille did so much, but not enough. How's this game went? Okay. Teleport was nice during the landing phase the one time I used it. Oh, am I really willing to give up Comet? It doesn't help that there's not 3 inspiration runes I really want on Kha'zix, right? Boots are good, biscuits are good, but like this last tree is just so whatever. And you have to give up Scorch Gathering Storm for that and Arcane Comet. Whew. Arcane Comet is so nice for farming sometimes too. You can get a surprising number of minions with it. I wonder if I need biscuits as much if I have teleport though. Well, no. Well, biscuits let me pressure more early, so it's not a bad thing. Theoretically, could give up boots or something, but none of these other ones really vibe in any way, if anything you would need. Oh yes. Let's continue with what we are doing. We've made substantial progress with our programming, which is good. So looking good. Saving and loading seems to function fine. I can't make the little quickie finger appear, and so I think I've kind of just given up on it. It's fine. At the very least, I've made it so that way the mouse turns into during this part of the screen, say like even when you hover over the button, and while you can still click it, it just doesn't do anything. And that's probably good enough. It's probably good enough. It's not luggage, Jinmun? No, it's something else that's not luggage. This game really loves giving me support when I queue for literally anything else that isn't support. Oh no, it's doing that sound like it's looking for a game even though we're clearly in a game. Oh no, I can't make it stop. We'll turn that back on later. We'll fix that later. Hello, Kako. Welcome to the stream. Okay, the next thing I need to fix up is as people who are astute may have noticed, that some of these bars, like that second one, are clearly larger than the others. And this one is like a different size than that one, and I should probably do this programmatically instead of adding a texture onto it, which is what I'm doing right now. This is just like a little drawing I could go on top of it. This is made a little more difficult because one additional layer of difficulty is that the experience bar itself is not the size of the actual white space here. The experience bar encompasses everything, including the black perimeter around it. I think that's a border, though. And we might be able to just programmatically account for the border. I haven't tried yet, but I think we can do that. Hello, Goose. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, okay, let me turn on the volume back on the client. I turned it off because it was doing this. But since it's about to conclude anyway, we'll just return it so I won't forget. Yeah, I could probably just mathematically account for the border. I think it's still 8 pixels anyway. Oh no, the client is still doing it. I'm gonna close the client. Close. Let me see if I turn this to 0. Okay, yeah, the border accounts for the entire left and right edge on that. Make the product only the size of the product while showing the full size, and then make the border have the border. That's some wisdom right there. Wisdom. Dropping some real nuggets. Oh, what's this? Oh, I gotta open up the Twitch thing. 1 second. What is that, Nico art? What Nico art? I don't know why. That's Ari. So I guess that Nico art is Ari, if that helps answer the question. I suppose that's an answer. I mean, Nico and Ari are basically the same person anyway when you think about it. They're both Visaya. They're both based on animals. They're both they both have ears. I also enjoy that anytime you have like a fox-like humanoid, they try really hard to hide their actual like, human ears underneath hair, so they don't have to answer the question of whether or not they actually have 4 sets of ears. Or 4 ears. 2 sets of ears, 4 ears. Now I'm getting concerned. Just waiting. I'm just reading on Reddit on my phone while I wait. I just recently made a post on the on somebody to ask the question on Malzahar means. They're like, why don't we level up W instead of Q? And I'm like, oh, do not let me get you started on this one, my man. Let me drop some numbers on you. They could just hear good. Zune is a treasure. I don't think they've ever been engaged in anything on Forthright either. They're just a guy that really just likes beer and making these games for as long as they've been making them. We're currently, as far as I understand, they have no intention of stopping anytime soon. Oh, Poppy is still stay disconnected. Sometimes I wonder if, like, when people disconnect like that, if it's because they tried dodging, failed to time it properly at the last second, are now disconnected, and now will lose LP because they attempted to dodge but failed to. You wanna go for this big fight, Lucian? You wanna go for it? Lucian was like, said Orianna and just the Naha equivalent. Yeah, I've had these domination roots since the season began. It's inside the Day for Orianna guide. But the rationale there is that with the influx of mana regen items, and because you no longer need to poke in order to get your support item upgraded, you kind of can get away without mana flow now. And mana flow was one of the biggest reasons for going sorcery. It does hurt me to not get Transcendence, but you know, you gotta give up something in order to get another. And it's not like you're not getting ability haste. I mean, you're not getting ability haste for the domination tree, but you are getting a lot of item haste. 50 item haste is a lot. And so that lets you use all of your actives, which you have more of now a lot more frequently. That's the other reason domination. I mean, domination was always kind of like just barely below sorcery. So those changes brought it to the forefront. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out how we do this. Okay, new topic. I have an experience bar. Within my control node that currently has a texture applied to it in order to produce little increments that divide the bar up. The experience bar itself is just a black rectangle with a white foreground. The black background has a border of 8, which makes the white part inside look makes the white part inside look like the actual incrementation itself. I need to, but adding this texture adds some manual maintenance, and I couldn't line it up quite perfectly. So I'd rather do this programmatically now instead. So that I don't have to keep a texture updated. How might I do this? The texture is just an image that is the size of the experience bar and has hand-drawn black lines at certain intervals with which the experience bar is divided up with. This texture also doesn't account for the border, which is annoying. And here's the red code. I did queue up, right? Yeah, I did. The only relevant code here is the one that initializes the experience bar, and that's it.
우린 반드시 결정을 내려야 합니다.
I shouldn't have. That's fine. Let's see if we can get that Jinx game in. That's fine. I'm just gonna hold teleport for now. Alright, let's see how we can programmatically add this. Smolder, Twisted Fate, Dodge. A control node. As a child of your experience bar. Maybe this can work, but let's see what else we got. Does this not account for the border? I could probably figure out how to do that. Let's go ahead and try out this code and see if it works. Let's hide the texture rectangle for now. Add this script onto experience bar. Add it on right there. And see if it works. This code breaks the instant I run it.
기차.
Oh. Well, that was easy. Look at that. That looks way better than what I was doing. I mean, I have to divide it up though. Still.
여행하고 있었어요.
Let's account for the border though. That was really, really easy. I thought that would be a lot harder. Let's make the line width 3 and total width of the XP bar. And I'll account for the border thickness by adding a variable called border thickness. I don't suppose I could just grab that data directly. Let's see if we can just programmatically add that in. I wonder if I should queue up again. It's been 7 minutes, and that's a really long time for the queue. Oh, it doesn't have a border thickness property. Yeah, from 7 minutes to 30 seconds. Pretty substantial difference. Let's ban Karma. Do we want to play Karthus or Kog'maw? Let's play Karthus to start off with. Okay, let's check it out, see if this works.
다섯.
Cool.
다섯. 안.
That was shockingly easy. I thought that would be a little bit trickier, but no, that was incredibly easy. Why does person say whiting? Fighting, let's go. You know they call Fanta here Fanta? Even though it literally says Fanta on the can. And if you say Fanta, they don't know what you mean. You have to say Fanta. I always thought that was kind of fun. Do I want tank Karthus? We do have quite the front line. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's adjust the line width to be, I don't know, 4. See how that looks. And let's also increase the divisions to 20 divisions. See how that looks.
자고 있었어요.
Yes! Yes, Korean does have an F sound. It does indeed have an F sound. Well, kind of. Actually, okay. How do I explain it? One second. I just brain farted while trying to explain this. Okay, yeah. So there's a character for P, and P is close enough to F that usually words that have the F sound just use the P instead. So like instead of like featured, you'd be like Peacher. And I guess they thought that was weird, and at some point they decided, you know what? Instead of using F, we're going to use Hua. So it should be Huicher. Instead of Fanta, it's going to be Huanta instead of Panta. I do know that the language has undergone a lot of development over the years with them trying to figure out how they want to, you know, set it up, but like the romanization has undergone several changes. What do you think? I think this line is maybe a little bit too thick. Oh, well. We'll see that later. Let's go. We're getting Zoe? So as soon as I get Kainic Recurrent, Zoe will cease to be relevant for the rest of the game. And they have no other real magic damage on their side, which is good. So Kainic Recurrent it is, the most broken magic resist item in the entire game.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
Scouting. No shenanigans afoot from him. We have shenanigans, but they don't seem to have any shenanigans back. Nicely done. I wonder what our likelihood of bum rushing Zoe here is. What's the etymology of the word bum rush? It's kind of a weird term when you think about it. That did a sizable amount of damage. Thank you, minion. Your sacrifice has been noted. You will not be rewarded for it, however.
아군이 당했습니다.
I probably should have exhausted Zoe pretty much as soon as they started collapsing on my position there. I just waited too long. Do they have teleport? No, they don't. And that's going to bite them back in a moment. Because they think they can avoid losing anything here, but I can push the wave really fast.
적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 적 더블킬.
I was hoping I'd get a little bit more tower damage in than 500 for that, but alas. The important part is that I didn't die for totally nothing. Maybe we can leverage that 500 damage later. Nice, good counter right there.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다. 적 더블킬. 아군이 당했습니다.
Dang, that bard just messed with him. Oh, I'm almost out of mana. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Oh. Yeah, we're not dying here. No, Bard. Not Bard. Brom! But also, no, Bard's here. Whoa. You're pretty ambitious for having no mana left. just trying to slowly get my mana up too. I could probably shove this whole wave out. Oh, no, no, they're not letting me. Oh, no, I used up some important mana right there because I suck. I'm okay with this state of affairs right now. You can't even catch up to me, can... Thank you, Braum, but I was going to be fine. I appreciate the thought, though. Also, I didn't level Walloping yet. Whoops. If I get 600 more gold somehow, I can get Canic Rupert, which would be nice. Oh no, Hord's here. I don't think this kills. Unfortunately, yeah, that's not going to kill. I did get an assist. I mean, if we get grubs because I use so many resources on me there, then I will take that as a win. We're not getting grubs. I don't take it as a win anymore. Sheen. I still need 600 to get K in it. I do have a lot more magic resist than I did a moment ago. Oh, this again? Viega was ganked me so many times. I keep underestimating how far they can gank from. Good try, Azu. I'm gonna bring some armor back to lane. I'll need the armor later.
적을 처치했습니다.
Oh, good job, Zin. He's always there. He bubbled again. Oh, missed. If I stay for just 250 more, I can get Kanagaruken. So I think I will. Because that's a huge advantage if I grab it.
아군이 당했습니다.
Okay, that's enough to get it. But mid tower may be in danger, as I recall.
포탑이
Oh, it's gone. Okay, Kanek in hand. Let's see what we're getting afterward. Boots, of course. But then what?
아군이 당했습니다.
Oh, I got a kill.
처치했습니다. 적이 학살 중입니다.
Unlike some other mid laners, though, I can't use Kanek to tank Zoe's entire burst. I think because it does a fair bit of true damage when I use the bubble. Yeah, so like I still took what 500 damage from that. Still not all that much, but I can't just tank that forever. Well, I say that, but I have 5.7 heal regen per second because of Kanagaruken also, so I am kind of healing back that damage really fast.
아군이 당했습니다.
Oh no, it's too late. I can't do anything.
더블킬.
That Bard is just dancing circles around them down bot. Every time I see Bard, they're like tumbling away.
제압되었습니다.
Ah. What armor item do I want? Probably Thornmail. Yeah, let's get Thornmail. Oh no. Aatrox did so much damage to me. I do have armor now, finally. That'll help. But I need more.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Get me back into the fight. Oh, this will hit Bard as soon as they exit. Wait, what? Did Bard not get hit by my ult?
파괴되었습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 적 더블킬.
I'm not sure. That was weird.
아군이 당했습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
That was kind of weird, wasn't it? I was like, did I cancel it? I'm like, no, you can't cancel Karthus ult. Once you start, you gotta commit. It'd be funny if like I go instant replay and I see Bard ulted me somehow, even though they clearly ulted right there. Aw. Oh, I can't get away from this. I always think it's funny when Viego takes over an off-meta build because everything that they expect to happen just doesn't.
적의 도저히 막을 수 없습니다.
Poor Braum. You tried.
아군이 당했습니다. 적이 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
Oh, I don't think I get anything else here.
적이 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다. 적 더블킬.
Run away.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 억제기가 파괴되었습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 적 트리플킬.
Stupid kid.
전장을 지배하고 있습니다.
I tried.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 소환사 한명 게임을 종료했습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 소환사 한명 게임을 종료했습니다.
Let's go ahead and replay what happened to that Karthus. That was really weird. We did more damage than I was expecting. I thought some of us were going to have, like, no damage. Was it this fight? No. No, this wasn't this one.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Oh no, it did hit. Bard just barely survived with 17 HP.
파란 팀의 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Here it is in full speed. Ah, so the healing just coincided with that, so it just didn't look like I did anything.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Yeah. All those heals looked like they basically impacted at the exact moment I used my ult, and so it all just kind of it looked like it didn't do anything. That was really funny. Before I queue up again, I'm going to use the restroom, and then we'll adjust the loading bar, the experience bar a bit. Very much. And I'm back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, before we queue up, right now in the code, the experience bar takes a 110 to totally fill up. So, how many divisions do I want to use for that then? I could just go with the classic, 10 each.
여행하고 있을 거예요.
That looks kind of like this, but I feel like those are too spaced far apart. Oh, give it a second, it kicks in. I feel like it's not enough.
여행하고 누구?
Yeah, it's hard to tell that it's going up in that case, because they're supposed to make it easier to tell that it's increasing. Maybe 22 for, what is that, 5 each?
여행하고 있었어요.
But now the lines are too thick, I think. Give it a second. I think those lines are probably too thick. If I wanted to go over 22 divisions. Of 5 each.
여행하고 먹을 거예요. 여행할 거예요.
So maybe I go with line width 3. Let's see what that looks like.
여행하고 있어요. 질문 5. 어떻게? 안. 질문. 질문. 5. 하나. 자다. 7. 어떻게? 하나. 기차. 기차. 하나. 기차. 질문. 갔어요. 먹었어요. 기차.
Let me see what 2 looks like, but I'm kind of leaning toward that. I think a line width of 3 with 22 divisions looks good. Because part of why you have those lines is so it feels like you're making more progress faster. I don't know about that. Now I think it's too thin. It feels like, can I use decimal points, I wonder?
어떻게? 5.
I feel like you have to use
5.
integers though.
배우고 있을 거예요. 배우고 누구?
Nuku's who?
배우고 있었어요. 배우고 있었어요. 질문. 하나. 여행하다. 자요.
I think I'm leaning toward 3. Let me see what happens if I try specifying a line width of 2.5. Does anything happen? Is it going to be like, no, it must be ninja? No, that works. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. I just kind of assumed it had to be a pixel, and I didn't think that you could call half a pixel. But oh no, that's ugly. Some of them are like bigger than others. No, that's awful. No. I was right. You can only use integers because you're a madman. You're on crack if you decide you want to do anything else. So if I want to make this even more programmatic, I could do control dot add words threshold divided by 5, I think. I think it's called add words threshold, not add word threshold. Add words XP threshold. Let me see if I can just directly call it. Because if so, then This is a Godot, which is it's proving quite useful for this project. I like how Pythonic the script for it is. The experience bar is a child of the control node. Can I directly call a variable specified within the control script then? As so? It doesn't have direct access. Get parent to access the parent node. Okay, yeah, I like using a ready function for this. I'm going to manually have a number specified. Otherwise, let's see if this works.
5.
Yeah, cool. I think I'd rather do this instead. Hold on. There's a way to make it so that way if you can't find a certain variable, it just defaults to another one. That's what I want to do. It's dot get. Is there a way to update this to have it default to a value of 10 if it can't find a variable for some reason? I think it's always a good choice, even if it seems impossible, because it should be impossible. It should have a default. Oh no, that's too complicated right there. Give me something simpler. It could, but like for example here, this says save current bank, get current word bank, and if it can't, then default to something else. And so I wonder if I could sorry, like that on the way. For like D, see how it like save get this thing, and if it can't find that, then default to something. I want to see if they just has that inherently. For example, when getting save data, there's an alternate default specified in the same line, which is nice and elegant. I want to see if I can do that, and we'll queue up in just a moment. I'm just gonna do this one last thing. Oh, get parent dot get. Ah. So get parent dot get. Oh, you have to make it a string, I see. This doesn't work though. You can only have one call for it. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that ChatGPT's just wrong about that. I can make it in one line, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll just, instead what I'll do is just, specify it up at the top. It's really not a big deal if I just set the default at the top. It would just be kind of nice if, it has it embedded in the line instead of up there. Because then it causes a potential confusion later. This isn't too bad, though. I think this is acceptable. Wait, it gets it. What? Parent.get just works? Wait, why does this one work but the previous one didn't? What the heck? Get parent.get. But this one works? Parent.get, and you can add null as a... Functionally, there should be no difference there. Those are the same thing. So it works as long as you don't use the get parent directly. That's funny. Not how I expected that to work. Goodbye, Carmen.
우린 반드시 결정을 내려야 합니다.
Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, whoops, I accidentally added 220 lines to it, though. Oh, no, it doesn't work. It still expects one argument. Okay. That's fine. I'll use this. No, whatever. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to comment. Default value if it can't find a variable. And I'll just stuff it on top of the ready function. That's probably the most elegant way to go about that. That's less complicated than everything else I was trying. Everything else will just require way too much complexity for no good gain.
질문.
Right.
질문.
No, question.
5.
한둘 셋, 넷, 다섯.
자요. 여행해요. 여행해요. 7.
칠.
7. 7.
Is seven.
기차.
기차. That one's train. 기차's
안.
train.
배우고 있어요.
We're into Gangplank. Okay.
누구. 하나.
What?
질문.
질문. Question?
하나. 자고 있어요. 질문. 먹을 거예요.
Okay, I think I've squashed all the visual bugs in the code that I'm aware of. There's a tiny one of like a little quickie pointy thing, but it's so minor, and the fix for it, it's so convoluted that it's just not worth attempting to do it. And it's really such a minor issue. Also, you can technically like click the button while the screen is dimming, but who cares? Is my answer to that. My answer to that is who cares? Well, there is one possible way I could fix it.
미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
I have an idea. I'll give it one try on it and I'll see if it works, and if it doesn't, I'll just give up.
생성되었습니다.
바위는 바보 주먹밖에 몰라 차차차
Oh, and let's also back up the code. I haven't backed up my code manually in a bit. I don't know if text documents are the ideal Git mechanism for backing up your code, but it works well enough.
일부러 그런 건 아니라고
Stop that.
정말이야 소리 질러도 소용없다니까
Oh, that reached.
싹 날려버리는데 생각 따윈 필요 없어
You don't have enough mana to keep doing that.
First blood.
나 미쳤어
적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
I have no choice but to go back. Yeah, I don't have teleport either. And if they just shoot me one time, that's it.
아 몰라 그냥
Yeah, I'm going to lose a fight. There's nothing I could have done about that, though. As soon as I take that much damage, that was it. I mean, one thing I could have done was not getting hit by 2 barrels in a row. That was sad. That was really sad.
생각 좀해 보긴 뭘해
아군이 당했습니다.
뭐라고? 안 들려 듣고 싶지도 않고
Even with this rocket range, that doesn't work.
아군이 당했습니다.
바이올린과 같은 뭐가 들었게 공포의 바이올린이다 완전 멋진 기술이 떠올랐었는데. 모두 계획된 거야. 방금 전에 말이야.
In 1 minute, I'll have teleport.
맞짱 마라. 울트라 메가 캡종 파워가 내 있으면 안 될까?
Why do I feel like Lee Sin's inside of the grubs and we just... Yeah.
누굴 안 만나보셨네.
적이 학살 중입니다.
내가 징크스다.
아군이 당했습니다.
Ah.
내 벨트 정말 많지. 별 이유는 없어.
I wasn't expecting to flash Victor.
나름 신경 좀 써주려고 하는데 그게 잘 안 되네.
Gone.
진정해. 그래봤자 죽기밖에 더 하겠어?
This has been a very eventful top lane.
맞짱 마라. 총을 바꿀 때가 된 것 같은데? 비밀이야?
Let's see maybe TF can capitalize on that because yeah, okay, bingo. That's part of why I was willing to recall at that point, was because I kind of saw my opportunity to.
그런 게 왜 필요해?
What if I don't really want to fight you?
적이 학살 중입니다. 적 더블킬.
Kid.
얌전하게 놀아볼까?
적 트리플킬.
바이는 바보 주먹밖에 몰라.
Stop that. Oh. Oh, I took a lot of unnecessary damage there.
일부러 그런 건 아니라고.
아군이 당했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 적이 전장을 지배하고 있습니다.
Jin has 6 kills.
생각 따위 필요 없어.
If I've been spacing like this the entire time, I would be doing a lot better right now. I've only just now finally learned how to space properly against Gangplank.
종아리 받아라. 와이샤.
적이 학살 중입니다. 적이 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
아 몰라. 그냥 총이나 쏘자고.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
I couldn't get the Chomper, sadly.
맞짱 마라. 어머 어쩌나. 일부러 그랬는데.
My mana's a bit low, but I can get some more. I just don't like how low my HP is.
가만히 있어봐. 생각 좀 해. 보긴 뭐 해.
There's not a lot I can do here.
뭐라고? 아니야. 듣고 싶지도 않고.
적이 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
Oh, when did Lee Sin ult me? Did not even notice that happen.
바이올린 가방엔 뭐가 들었게? 공포의 바이올린이다. 맞짱 마라. 모든 멋진 대사가 떠올랐었는데.
Do I get away? Yeah.
모두 계획된 거야.
No, I don't. Well, hold on. Yeah, I do. And they paid the price for that, too.
적을 도저히 막을 수 없습니다.
Trunks. Walked all the way there just to get in my way.
적이 학살 중입니다.
I should have spaced more appropriately so that way Zach couldn't have turned on me.
미쳤다고? 내가? 어머, 아직 니들 안 만나보셨네.
At least we got the shutdown on Jin. That was nice. But Zach has 7 kills and also has a 700 gold shutdown also.
맞짱 마라. 그래, 내가 징크스다. 왜, 기분 나빠?
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
That means their bot lane collectively has 13 kills. Compared to our 2.
와이샷! 맞짱 마라.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 제압되었습니다.
진정해. 그래봤자 죽기밖에 더 하겠어?
아군이
Not very much.
적을 처치했습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
힘을 바꿀 때가 된 것 같은데.
적을 처치했습니다.
비밀이야? 와이샤! 이유? 그런 게 왜 필요해? 얌전하게 놀아볼까? 막 이래.
Oh, goodbye, Jax. I burned it up.
아군이 당했습니다.
바위는 바보 주먹밖에 몰라 차차차. 뭘 차렸더라?
It's certainly an interesting choice.
깨끗이 차려야지.
Though we must be so much gold down since also Senna has. Oh, Maokai is the one. Is the not the support. I thought that Maokai was the support, but Senna's the support.
일부러 그런 건 아니라고.
Oh, unable to catch up.
싹 날려버리는데 생각 떠올 필요 없어.
Oh, got him.
맛 좀 봐라.
I need to get out of here. This area.
아 몰라. 그냥 총이나 쏘자고.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Can't get any closer.
가만히 있어봐. 생각 좀 해. 보긴 뭘 해.
Okay, collectively, both Senna and Maokai actually have CS that's pretty similar to what Jin has. I thought they were like really far back in CS, but no, between the two of them, it's pretty equal.
바이올린 가방엔 뭐가 들었대? 공포의 바이올린이다.
Getting some armor pins soon, that'll be nice.
완전 멋진 기술이 떠올랐었는데.
Might as well get something, even if I can't actually do anything to stop whatever's going on there.
아군이 당했습니다.
Anybody wounded? I'm all in that general direction regardless.
내가 캡좀 파워건 같은 게 있으면 안 될까? 원샷! 맞짱 마라!
Cool. Objective bounty?
미쳤다고? 내가? 어머, 아직 누굴 안 만나보셨네.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
그래, 내가 징크스다. 왜? 기분 나빠? 내 댄스 정말 많지.
That was sad. I missed! Shot the wrong way! That may have very well been one of the worst Jinx ults I've done in a while. Just because I had such potential to actually work out. Hold on, this one might hit Lee Sin though.
나름 신경 좀 써.
And kill him, let's see. Ah, no, they got some fruit.
파괴했습니다.
TF got another tower in the meantime. That's some more objective bounty money. Me when I whiff my Jinx ult. And lose out on 900 gold because of it.
그래봤자 지키밖에 더 하겠어?
아군이 당했습니다.
춤을 바꿀 때가 된 것 같은데? 좀
Jack's going for the split.
이유? 그런 게 왜 필요해?
Ah, Zac killed through all the damage. I was trying to get a ult on the Baron when Zac jumped on us. I think I would have been better off just spacing away from Zac and going for the kill.
얌전하게 놀아볼까? 막
I think it may not have worked out much better, but it still would have been worth a shot.
바위는 바보 주먹밖에 몰라 차차차.
I do appreciate that Jax is just grabbing as many objective bounties as they can. That's given us a lot of money. $420 armor on Jax. No, 343 armor. Sorry. Way less of that. Right? That's totally a lot of that. You know, I didn't realize until just now that our entire team was all physical damage, with the exception of Maokai. That would explain why Zac just started like armor stacking and became unkillable so quickly. I'm gonna give that to Jax. Their objective bounties at least were an attempt to get us back into game. I think my damage was pretty bad though. Yeah, it wasn't that much worse than everyone else's, so I guess that helps. I think the instant that our team had basically no magic damage whatsoever, we were going to be screwed at some point. As soon as they started building armor, that was kind of it. Because I think that was ADTF, wasn't it? Hold on, let me double check. It might have been AP. It was no, this was AP. It was AP. They were building some on-hit stuff, but it was still Rod of Ages and Lichbane. Our bot lane died 22 times. There's not a lot that you can do when it happens. 22 times. That's more numbers than I know how to count. Okay. So we made it so now we don't have to manually track this. It just does it programmatically, which is convenient. Let me try something with dim overlay. On dim overlay, I'm going to make it say stop for now. And damn, what if I adjust it to just ignore after? Let me give it a shot. Dim overlay, mouse filter, mouse control, ignore. And we'll set it to stop when the animation plays for the first time. Which should happen right here. I don't know if this will work, but let me give it a shot.
질문. 마실 거예요.
Oh, you can't touch the buttons if you do that.
여행했어요. 먹고 있었어요.
Yeah, that's nice. So you can't even touch the buttons.
먹고 있었 안. 안. 열.
What if I don't reset the cursor during that time, then? Will it still stay facing to right?
또는 자요. 배우고 있었어요. 도착.
So I managed to make it so that way you can't even click the buttons anymore. That was an easy fix. That was nice. Because I was wondering how I was going to do that. It still does the thing though, where it looks like you can't, where it doesn't like turn into a pointy clicky afterward, but that's much harder to fix. Because the problem is that anytime you set the cursor default to like doing the little pointing, then it doesn't do the little quickie. Because you can only set one default cursor at a time. No, sorry, not default cursor. One custom cursor at a time. And when you try setting another custom cursor, it overrides, at least until you wiggle your mouse, any other mouse cursor that is on display. I wonder if there's a way. Maybe the problem is I have to rely on custom cursor. What if I could preload in the right symbol, and that would allow me to set default cursor shape with that instead? Let me see if that's possible. Next question. Is it possible to preload in an image and set it for default cursor instead of as custom cursor? Because if I could set a default cursor, that solves, I think, the problem entirely. Because a default cursor shape would get overridden by it. No, you have to use custom mouse cursor, it seems. I'm trying to solve is that if a player's cursor is over a button during the time the custom cursor is set. My problem is that if the cursor is over a clickable element, for example, a button, and a custom cursor is placed, then it overrides the clicky symbol until the player moves the mouse again. However, I also still need to set a custom cursor so that the default one during the time, so that instead of a pointing arrow, the default, it instead uses the right pointer .png. I guess another way of phrasing this is that I don't think I need to phrase it. Let's go ahead and see if it understands this. We'll queue up in a bit. We'll queue up soon. I think it's kind of possible with mouse enter and mouse exit, but that's excessive, so I don't want to do that. What I'm getting from this is no. What I'm looking to do is impossible. What I'm attempting to do here is not feasible. That's fine. It's small. It just bothers me that I can't easily fix it. You know, I want to fix it, but any attempt to fix it gets really complicated really fast. So for those who are just watching and aren't sure what the issue is, here's the issue. See, when you play the master animation, this, right? You can't click on anything. That's fine. And so your cursor, which is like normally it's supposed to be like this during this kind of review state, and you know, it just means, hey, you can click on stuff and you can get out of review state. Anywhere you click, boom, move on. But where things get a little more complicated is, let's say I have my mouse hovering over this panel right here. At this moment, it's pointing to the right, so it looks like if I click, it'll move on, but instead, if I click, it does this. And so you might think it would be simple to fix that up. But it's annoyingly not that simple. Managing UI elements like this is fraught with annoyance. Yeah, until you wiggle your mouse. Once you wiggle your mouse, it's fine again.
기차, 기차, 질문, 질문. 부탁하다,
딱했다.
부탁하다. 여행하고 있었어요.
I'm just thinking.
여행하고 있었어요.
Maybe, but I'm hoping to handle it in a more elegant way. That is, it just kind of returns to kind of what you would expect. Let me try something. Sorry, this is a gamble. VBox container panel label dot set default cursor pointing hand. Maybe if I forcibly set the cursor after word, that'll do it. Let me try. It's a gamble, but it might work. Panel and panel label and tween panel, I think it's called. I think they all use panel, tween panel. Oh wait, tween panel is on the layer above that. It's not in the VBox container. There we go. Okay. It's I'm not sure if this will work. What this should do, theoretically, No, I'll set this default to pointing hand too. I don't know to what extent that helps, but I'm gonna do it. Tween panel also has a pointing hand default cursor. Okay, well let's see what happens.
하나 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 하나
하나 하나 하나.
하나 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 하나
Sorry, I was double
하나.
checking something. Okay, set my mouse right there. Oh, it doesn't work.
하나 기차
Hana, Hana, Hana. Gicha train. See, it sets cursor to arrow, and I thought that by setting the default cursor shape on the panel to the little pointy hand, forcibly, that it would override the problem there, but it doesn't. Hold on. Maybe I could try. No, I think the problem with using something like call deferred is what ends up happening is like that it turns into like it switches really rapidly between like it'll do like should a right arrow and then it'll switch to
하고
the
있을
pointy and
거예요.
it looks even worse.
하고 있을 거예요.
Well, I'll try. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, that doesn't work. But you could invisibly wiggle the mouse. I wish that there's like a mouse wiggle event that just simulates the event of wiggling the mouse without actually having to wiggle the mouse because it looks ugly. That would be really convenient. I feel like that'd be odd though, because losing where your mouse cursor is a bit strange, I feel. Even when the animation plays, I feel like being able to see your mouse is kind of nice. But you're right, that is technically a solution. There's a couple of different options. The problem is to fix this incredibly small detail. Or, like, do I really want to implement any solution that requires any amount of interference whatsoever? And I don't think the answer is yes. This is it's an incredibly small issue. In the course of the event, the chance that somebody just literally has their mouse cursor dangling over the panel and then waiting for the animation to play and then not moving their mouse at all when they're about to click on the panel itself are all such incredibly minor chances back to back. But I'd still like to try fixing it. I think I'd rather get rid of Twisted Blade. I'm going to decline. I'd like to play Kog'maw. I'd like to trick the enemies better by setting Kog'maw. I shall reject your claim. Oh wait, hold on. We're in the same pick. Okay, I'm not going to be annoying and do it one more time. It would have been kind of funny though. We just watch it one more time. We pick at the same time. Enable mouse wiggle. Can you give me code that would wiggle the mouse by a single pixel back and forward? Let's see what a wiggle looks like. I was adamant about not wiggling, but maybe it doesn't look as bad as I think it does. We'll try.
확실한,
Actually, bust up? No.
확실한,
Sure.
다섯, 다섯, 다섯,
The wiggle is imperceptible on
진,
the anywhere at that level, but once you get to here, you see how like flashes? That's annoying.
아홉,
Oh, hold on. I just got an idea. Maybe the problem is that it holds that for 1 frame. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. It's because I had Chrome open. Here, I'll show you what I was saying. Here's what I'm wondering. Is it possible to hide a single frame?
빨리,
Look at what happens to the mouse. So it works, technically, but the problem is, you know, it goes like, and then back to pointing. Is it possible to skip a single frame of rendering? Oh, you don't see the mouse flash. That'd be kind of a funny solution. It's just literally hiding the single frame.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 미니언 생성까지 30초.
Wow, they hit 5 of us at that. 5-person smolder thing.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
Oh, I didn't check who I was up against. Yasuo. Pretty easy matchup for Kog'Maw. Yone's easier though.
First blood.
Speaking of Yone, they killed my friend Yone. All my friends are dead.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
Hey, what? I almost missed that.
아군이 당했습니다.
Hey. But you only think it. You're not sure of it. Oh, that did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Are you really going to try for this? That doesn't seem wise. Not while I have barrier anyway. Now to get that wind resource that gives them their shield. Totally a resource. This is fine though, in 30 seconds I could just teleport back. Thereby negating all of the damage that they did to me up to this point. You can tell that they've been looking for a chance, but they seem to respect that I have barrier, or else they would have absolutely dove me at this point. But they just haven't. So they seem aware that as long as I have barrier, any attempt to dive me without their ultimate was doomed to fail, and they would have just maybe, if not gotten killed, they would have probably lost their flash or something. I think they're gonna win wallet. Yeah, so. And they must be so proud. They're like, haha, I forced Kog'maw out of lane now. Now I can grab one of these plates. All I have to do is push this wave, and I'm teleporting back. I love Unsealed Spell Book, it's so good. Oh! Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to head back, I'm okay with that. But what will you do when your brother arrives for you? That's what you'll do. Oh, dang it. I was doing so well at not getting hit too, up until I mess up at the very end. I was doing such a good job, and then bam, one mistake. I might be able to help out up there. No, I can't. Yone got cut down. Ran her scissors, the lad did. How's our bot lane doing? They're doing okay. Our Yone has died 6 times top. And has lost tower and all 5 plates to Gwen. So that's a problem we're going to have to deal with later. Cool. Six scrubs gone. Hey. I like how Caitlyn was like, parry this. I was hoping that they would run into that Caitlyn trap with no luck. Nice. Can our combined forces take down Gwen? Yes, it can. I had to concede a lot of my mid tower HP for that, but I think that was probably worth it. We needed to get Gwen killed, and they were going to pressure her more if they had the opportunity.
아군이 당했습니다.
I don't have enough mana. Much as I dislike giving up that dragon, I don't believe we have the power to contest it right now. Meanwhile, top.
아군이 당했습니다. 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
They don't seem to have liked that I was defending the top lane here. This would be easier if Yone would defend this instead of me. Because I have a very distinct feeling that if I don't try to hold this, we're going to lose not just this top tower, we're also going to lose this tower. Like, no contest, they'll just push to the inhib. Unit's going for the split. Goodbye, Blitz. Okay, good. Yona's defending now.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Cannon's got 5 kills. They're pretty strong too.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 학살 중.
Ooh, nice.
제압되었습니다.
Can we push down this tower?
적이 도저히 막을 수 없습니다.
I've already shot 4 times in a row. Good job, Jarvan.
아군이 당했습니다.
Ah, I missed.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 도저히 막을 수 없습니다.
I think that was pretty cool. The fadeaway shot. Oh, that wind wall.
적이 학살 중입니다.
Yeah, alas, it might not be enough. It might not be enough.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 전장을 지배.
Oh, well, that was nice. Thanks.
파괴되었습니다.
We're getting swarmed though. I have no mana.
업체기가 파괴되었습니다.
Oh, to use Herald, that's how they charge that down.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
Rip arenas. Nobody's here. Okay, yeah, and I managed to get a ward down on Baron. That's good. Gotta shred it down to Baron. Goodbye, world. I had to try. I have the distinct feeling that there was actually nothing I could have done to turn this around. We did what we could, though. We did what we could. Yeah, look at that damage across the board. You also did a surprisingly high amount of damage this game. You know, Gwen was the one who got fed, but it was Talon and Yasuo who actually ended up with the most kills. Because Gwen apparently didn't get a kill after the laning phase. I didn't realize that. That's funny. Lucky. Okay, looks like I'm at full parity with all my champs, so they all been played basically the same amount. Let's see if an idle frame fixes what I was trying to do.
부탁하다.
부탁했다.
부탁하다.
부탁했다. Ah, no, that didn't work. Oh wait, I think I need to... Wait, Oh, hold on. The wiggle does indeed make the pointy, clicky cursor appear. but there is a single frame where the right pointer cursor is there before the flip. I'd like to hide that. Instead of having the cursor flip, what have you considered just hiding the frame so that way the player doesn't notice it? Yes, they'll notice that. Although, maybe if it wiggles at like this. Maybe because it's such a 0.01 seconds, it might just be hidden in between the transition states. Which might work out. Let's find out. Let's see if that does the trick. Apparently, though, it doesn't render fast enough for y'all to be able to see it on your side. That's what I think you mentioned. Let's see.
아호, 아호, 아호. 자전거.
Now you can absolutely see
있다.
it.
있다.
Well, I don't know about on y'all's side, but I can see it like briefly turn invisible.
오다. 가고 있어. 가고 있어요. 정류장. 시. 현금. 현금.
Yeah, no matter what option I pick.
넷.
Yeah, but the alternative is I'm just saying it. Just having it like this. It's very seamless, which is still nice. I'm surprised that. Oh, that's funny. I didn't move the cursor, but given enough time, it just reverted.
아니다.
To not.
아니다.
Oh, to not be. Yeah, hold on. If I don't move the cursor, I think if I don't touch the mouse at all, I think it's eventually just going to turn to the quickie symbol. Let's see. Ah, no, it doesn't.
아니다.
I hit the shift button, which made it.
아니다. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요.
You know, I didn't check if what happens if you use the keyboard during this time.
분.
Hey, that's funny.
분.
You can actually trigger the sound of the word during that time. Okay, I'm putting on my thinking cap to think if there's any other possibility I have not considered
메뉴.
for the quickie thing, but I think I've exhausted all my options. Fundamentally, at the core of the problem is that you cannot set the default cursor to be the right pointer, while also setting the cursor to by default to be the little quickie. Unless you're willing to do frame by frame calculation during that period for the sole purpose of the mouse. Not that a computer's incapable of doing that, it would be fine, but that is prone to being like buggy in some way. I'm sure I wouldn't consider properly. Like, I'd have to check if the mouse was in a certain position, then show right click, otherwise show quickie thing, but then that may not necessarily coincide with the actual space that you might be able to click onto the elements. And there might be some buggery that can happen in some other ways that I may not be considering during that time. And all of that just to fix a tiny, tiny visual artifact that rarely will matter. Not just rarely, I think it just doesn't really matter at all. I just thought of an incredibly funny solution. So the problem... This is so stupid. The problem... the little turning invisible and invisible thing actually worked just fine because I had simulated like a little mouse wiggle. The only reason why that doesn't work is because it has single frame of transition. What if I superimposed a quickie finger during that single frame the mouse is invisible? That is perfectly over where the mouse is supposed to be. How feasible is that? I want to see if it's easy to do. Because if that works, that'd be hilarious. That's such a dumb solution if it works. If this works, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, so I asked ChatGPT while a leak was going on how that would be possible to do it.
우린 반드시 결정을 내려야
In order to successfully do it, I would need to get a sprite of what the quickie looks like, have it follow the mouse cursor around at all times, just in an invisible state, and then make it appear for that brief 0.01 frame window I'm not going to do that. Not only is that like really annoying, and that's again a lot of extra computational work for basically the tiniest of efforts. But it's not a guarantee that everybody's quickie symbol looks the same. I don't think that we should assume that's the case. Yeah. If I can think of something else, I'll do it. Otherwise, whatever. Okay, so I've let me think about what else. What else do I need? Before I start adding any more features, I'm just like polishing up everything else. I think I've solved all the visual bugs.
살고 있어요. 메뉴.
Also, I realized that later, the way I set up the code, I didn't actually have to make XP orbs spawn underneath XP orbs, which could have saved me a little bit of effort, but whatever.
트럭.
We learned a lot through this process of like messing around with stuff.
트럭. 트럭.
I should probably set it so that way you can't make it say the name of it during the master animation. Hold on. If event scan code key shift and not master animation state. Formalizing the logic here.
몰라요.
Jin middle? Interesting.
몰라요. 비자. 비자. 뜨거운. 6. 몰랐어요. 몰랐어요. 괜찮아. 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 괜찮아.
Yeah, okay, you can't make it play the
괜찮아.
sound of the word during that time. Alright, before I continue making any new features, I think it's about time to add something that I think has been missing for quite a bit, right? And that's sound effects. There are actually no sound effects at all in the game currently. Currently not a single bit of sound effect.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다. 미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
Jin is going to be fine against Zed. That's kind of a scary matchup, man.
First blood.
Lovely. Just seeing Siona reel up to maximum before just dropping the hammer was really funny. All a bear, huh? I mean, that's fine. You can hold there if you want. Oh, hold on. There we go.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
I don't think they could have killed me, but I didn't want to find out.
적을 처치했습니다.
Well, it's a good sign that we have a jungler that's after grubs. Ah. I can farm from a distance. I get a mana refund whenever this kills something. I mean, partial mana refund. Ah, nothing I could do for you. When Kai's a flash like that. That was it. Oh, they hit their ult before me. Let's see, Master, you can clean up. Nicely done. Jin's actually doing pretty well against Zed so far. I was worried that they were going to get exploded multiple times by Zed's ult or something, but they've been holding. Ah, so it was a trap. Oh! Squashed like a bug. Get Volibear a jersey. Get them that basketball skin. Although I don't think they've released any basketball skins recently. Maybe they haven't sold very well ever since the Ivern one. Oh, hold on. I kept on trying to quick it properly. I think I still failed though. There we go. It's not enough to kill him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Just did a lot of damage, that's it. Oh, whoops. But let's see if Master Yi's got something here. Looks like I needed to make some more distance first. Miss.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Hit one. I'd say Master, you can clean up. Yeah, that's a clean up. I like how they have the speed lines even though they're clearly not moving. Oh. It's like when your cape blows dramatically in the wind when you have no wind in your immediate vicinity. Sorry, Volibear. I recently installed tracking hacks into my ult. You never stood a chance of getting away.
제압되었습니다. 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
You're not gonna engage on me with that much HP, are you? My mana's a bit low. Oh, good hit.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
I might get Cosmic Drive first this game.
적을 처치했습니다.
It's always funny when I like change my mind part of the way through exiting the base. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna exiting. Actually, never mind. I'll buy one more component. Well, wiggle my way back. Couldn't get the there. Oh, Master, you couldn't get the reset. Did they flash for that? Oh, for a second I thought I saw Kha'zix steal the herald. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. Who needs a drift shield when you have a drift silo? Huh? Oh, interesting choice. That was a fun drift to watch. Maybe I'll just continue down this defensive path and get the Andres as well. I didn't actually need that. I missed? I'm just watching out for Zed. I don't want to get murderized. I can't catch up. They're all moving too quickly across the battlefield.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Cinder. Ooh, Cinder. I'm almost at 25, so there we go. 45 Cinders. I really should learn how those work. I never really looked into it. I know they each give ability haste, and I know there's like some threshold of 25 and 50, but I don't know how much each one gives, nor do I know how the thresholds change things. Yeah, that's all I know. More Cinders is a good thing. More ability haste is always good. I mean, I'm about 108 right now. I could always use some more. That Q had landed, we might have been able to get the kill. This is one of the few games that I'm actually trying to build Leandries on Vel'koz. Oh, goodbye, Wolf. Zed with the dunk. I'm gonna get a chain vest so that doesn't happen again. Never even reappeared. Yi did not even reappear. I feel like at the point where Master Yi doesn't even appear, that's not even frame perfect. That's just pre-frame perfect. You go back in time to kill Master Yi before they ever appear. Hey ChatGPT, I'm trying to code my program to execute a frame, to execute the code the function 2 frames before the user actually clicks on it. How might I do this? The first thing you need to do is evaluate using a function that travels you back in time. Yawn. This chain vest makes me feel safe. Not safe enough, I still die. I mean, so do the rest of them, though, so... Nope, never mind. No, they don't. Apparently a chain vest isn't enough to survive with. Although I did take a tower hit as well, which added another 234. Oh, they have Sorelda's Grudge. That helped. That definitely helps. Oh, that Scion has equips. No wonder their passive did so much damage. Oh man, now I have to collect all my cinders back. Please leave me alone. I'm just your friendly neighborhood squid.
적이 학살 중입니다. 적 더블킬. 적을 처치했습니다.
Faster than my arrow? More likely than you think.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Ooh, cinder, 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 cinder.
적을 처치했습니다.
Is everybody dead? No, 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 no. Scion. I'm on my way. Oh no 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 no. Get away from me, Zed. I guess we'll get Anathemas. I am a surprisingly tanky squid right now. Of 119 armor, and I'm gonna work to my way toward Anathemas. Not that I think we'll finish an Atlas before this game ends. I believe this next fight will be the last.
확인해 볼까?
Yamate. I do not wish to see your magic tricks. Okay, game over. Let's win this.
적을 처치했습니다.
I did a surprisingly high amount of damage for having not Horizon focus. But I guess it helps that every single one of them is like mega squishy.
적을 처치했습니다.
I mispositioned a couple of times at some pretty crucial moments. GG, GG, GG. Oh wait, when did I fall to Platinum 3? I didn't realize that happened. Oh. Diego's damage. What happened, man? What happened? Man, when you get a dead weight on your team, it is brutal. 10 wins in a row, 5 losses in a row. And now 1 win again to break it. Alright, y'all, I'll probably call it there, but before we do, quick look at this. I have a hard reset command. I'm gonna think, deliberate.
그러나
If there's anything that seems off. So here we go. It's a brand new fresh slate. I'm gonna just go through 2 full XP bar things. And I'm gonna think if there's anything that's missing that I have not yet fixed. Any visual bugs, any unintended interactions,
호텔
and
이름
timing
먹을
discrepancies.
거예요. 버스 여행했어요. 여행했어요. 배워요.
Royal.
음식 택시 음식 물 이름 물 배워요.
Royal.
호텔 이름 택시 호텔 버스 호텔 버스 여행하고 있어요. 여행하고 물 택시 호텔 이름 호텔 물 택시 여행하고 있을 거예요. 여행하고 있을 거예요. 사랑하고 있어요. 이름 여행하고 있을 거예요. 호텔 이름 사랑했어요. 물 음식 여행하고 있어요. 여행하고 사랑해요. 여행하고 있어요. 배우고 있을 거예요. 배우고 있을 거예요.
Royal.
물 택시 물 먹고 있어요. 배우다. 배우다. 있었어요.
있었어요.
있었어요. 사랑하고 있었어요. 택시. 음식. 먹고 있을 거예요. 여행하고 있어요. 여행하고 있어요.
Why do I keep
안녕히
getting
가세요.
learn and travel mixed up?
안녕히 가세요. 여행하고 있을
안녕히
거예요.
가세요. Farewell.
여행하고 있을 거예요. 이름.
I need to associate that with something.
5.
Yes.
안전한.
Actually, I don't know this one. See?
버스. 있을 거예요. 있을 거예요. 택시. 있어요. 있어요. 버스. 배우고 있어요. 버스. 안녕히 가세요.
안녕히
음식.
가세요.
안전한.
안전한. Safe?
먹을 거예요. 사랑해요. 음식. 안전한. 안녕히 가세요. 안전한. 안녕히 가세요. 5.
Oh, wait. 한두, 셋, 넷, 다섯.
안전한.
Whoops.
버스.
I hope I mastered bus by now.
5. 안녕히 가세요. 5. 먹고 있었어요. 안전한.
안전.
여행하고 있어요. 먹고 있어요.
See.
먹고 있어요.
Hey, Jet. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요. 안전한. 여행할 거예요.
뭐예요?
여행 하나. 결제. 결제. 먹고 있을 거예요.
잘 하시네요.
먹고 있을 거예요.
하시네요.
먹고 있을 거예요. 좋아할 거예요. 좋아할 거예요. 하나. 봉투.
봉투? 봉투.
배워요.
배워요. Nice.
분.
Oh, I know that minute.
봉투. 사랑할 거예요.
I think words aren't being
다섯.
added fast enough. And that's a good thing because that means I can tune it a
안전한.
little bit.
봉투.
Right now it's at 110 to add words to the
좋아해요.
bank. And I think I can lower that to 100. Because I think that there's still only 12 words in the bank right now. And so it's still a little bit too easy to figure out a word by context. Right? Instead of like actually learning the word. So I'm going to decrease it just a touch to 100 XP required to add words to the bank. And also that's a better number than 100 because 110 always seemed really awkward.
하나.
Thankfully,
여행해요.
as I've been
봉투. 먹었어요.
adjusting my code, I've been very deliberate about
좋아하다.
about making
하나.
sure that
둘. 배우고 있을 거예요.
code works regardless of whether or not I change that amount. So like I don't have hard-coded values for 110. Everything that needs to refer to the max XP value just refers directly to it. So just by changing that single number, I've now changed it everywhere else in the code.
결제. 안전한.
안전한.
5. 하나. 아니.
아니. No.
짐. 아니.
No.
먹어요. 5. 결제. 결제. 분. 배우고 있을 거예요. 여행하고 있을 거예요. 배워요. 2. 아니. 봉투. 확실한.
이란.
2. 배우다. 여행했어요. 아니. 여행하고 있었어요.
여행.
여행하고 있었어요.
Okay, that's it. I need to figure out a way to remember between traveling and learning because I keep mixing them up. It's been ages that I keep mixing it up. So here's what I'm going to do. You'll hang like we're hanging out. We're going to travel.
안전한. 확실한. 봉투. 안전한.
안전한.
결제. 아니. 하나. 아니. 짐. 아니. 하나. 있을 거예요. 부탁하다.
부탁하다. Please. 부탁하다.
여행할 거예요.
Let's hang like travel.
좋아했어요. 짐. 사랑했어요. 넷. 보트. 짐.
보트.
부탁하다.
부탁하다.
보트. 배울 거예요.
배워. learn.
분. 먹다. 봉투.
봉투. 봉투.
배우다.
No.
보트. 좋아하다. 좋아하다.
좋아하다.
결제.
payment?
짐. 싫어할 거예요.
Sure.
배우다.
To learn.
있었어요.
So simple. There was.
분. 부탁하다.
Please. 부탁하다.
분. 둘. 트럭. 확실한.
확실한.
확실한. 분. 결제.
Okay, there we go. So now there's 20 words, so that's a little bit better, right? Like the amount of words that you have, it's a little bit, I think the pace is better that way. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and add that. Now, last thing before I end the stream, and I'll probably sleep a bit. What needs sound effects? There needs to be one for correct answer. I don't think I need a sound effect for wrong answer. The sound effect for wrong answer is
결제.
hearing the word again, right? I think that's enough because, you know, there's something viscerally revolting, I think, about hearing like you get something wrong, you get a right? So I don't think I need to add that. That's very disincentivizing. So, correct answer sound effect. Master sound effect. I think I need one for when the orbs impact the bar. Just something very soft.
결제.
Just like
트럭. 둘. 여행할 거예요.
But I think it would have to be something very, very light. I don't know what it would be.
싫어할 거예요. 싫어할 거 시 있어요.
Yeah, whatever it is would be
Hit.
incredibly soft.
결제
Because you could theoretically have like 5 orbs hit the top at once. So it's gotta be soft. Of course you would need one for like each one of the streaks that appears on the for the word bank expansion. Yeah, exactly. That's not that many sound effects, so that's good. There's not that many I need to find. Where does one find sound effects? I've never had to add sound effects. I've never tried. But you know what's really funny as an alternative? I'll just voice everything. You know how like I'm the voice actor for Amumu, and the voice actor for Azir, and the voice actor for Kog'maw? It's time to put my voice acting skills to test.
결제 트럭 몰라 할 거예요. 몰라 할 거예요. 둘 확실한 확실한 트럭 있다. 둘 보트 싫어해요.
You get something wrong.
시 보트
Okay, no. Thank you all as always